Welcome inside our San Francisco studios. It's Football Weekly, the digital edition. Anthony Herron, Rick Neuheisel, Mike Yam with you.
I like how you do that.
Digital edition.
Bass in his voice.
You got it
right there.
Yeah. You got to sound like you have a little bit of authority. Digital. We've been talking about this these last few weeks, trying to handicap the Heisman race, the finalists.
And by the way, did we knock it out of the park? Were we dead right?
It actually is scary because these three names continue to pop up: Cooper, Gordon, and a guy that we know very well in Marcus Mariota. Your reaction right now to these three guys that are going there, and in your mind, is it a race for number two?
I think so.
There's no question that it's a race for number two. Marcus Mariota is going to bring home the straight arm trophy, and deservedly so. He's been outstanding his entire career. I know this award is based on this season of play, and if you want to do that too, all right, 38 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Do I need to go further? 14 more that he ran for, another one that he caught. I mean, the guy is a phenom with a capital P, and maybe one of the best kids that's ever going to accept the trophy also, in terms of the kind of character that he's displayed throughout his career. The other two guys are terrific. I think the best at their position group. Melvin Gordon at Wisconsin, phenomenal year, 408 yards. We all remember that game against Nebraska in the snow. Forget that Samaje Perine broke the record the next week, but a phenomenal year for Melvin Gordon. We're going to get to see him on Sundays, and then obviously the best receiver in the country, Amari Cooper, who Lane Kiffin has found a way to get the ball in every conceivable way.
And I think that was going to be part of the reason that maybe Amari Cooper could have been a guy who tried to threaten Marcus Mariota at some point, because it's so outside the box for an Alabama receiver to have the level of productivity that Cooper's had so far this season. But there's just not anyone who should or will catch Marcus Mariota when it comes down to trying to vote for the award of the best player.
Two receivers in the history of the Heisman have won the award. Do you know who they are?
Desmond Howard, Tim Brown.
Atta baby. I always said Johnny Rodgers was truly a receiver, but they called him wingback at the time.
It was different.
The really cool
back
aspect
in your day.
is
before face mask.
The really cool thing is if it plays out a certain way, at least for Alabama fans, they're hoping that this plays out where it could be Marcus Mariota versus Amari Cooper in a national championship game. I think that would be a lot of fun. But of course, the complete coverage of what is happening around.
But you forgot we've got two Heisman quarterbacks going head-to-head for only the second time in history.
Well, there's more of, we're going to do another preview here for that game. But still, I'm not trying to jump the gun here.
It's his show.
It's one of those deals.
We call it
complete coverage.
Digital edition.
On the digital edition. For complete coverage of the Heisman, all you have to do is check out pac-12.com. And of course, you can follow us on Twitter at Pac-12 Networks. And yes, it is plural.